Shalom, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Hashim Kakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of the GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push in word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the 144,000 and one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yahshua. Shalom and salutations to you all. It's quick, very quick lesson, show you how close we are to the end, right? Okay, we're going to describe this scenario. Here you got the Kenyan police officer, straight Hamite, right? With monkey fingers, juju eyeballs, okay? He shoots Coca-Cola. All right, anyway, this is the Elder Apostle Gabar, his channel, 14 hours ago. IUIC gets grenades of tear gas hurled at them in Kenya for preaching black Jesus. Okay, so what's going on? This is the battlefield, folks. See the guns? You see these clowns over here? They got tear gas and machine guns. They're not playing. These niggas are going out here with a false doctrine and the wrong name. Okay? And we can find these niggas, right, being called Pharisees, wicked Pharisees, in the scriptures. All right, so before we take a look at this, because I don't want to stay on it, just want to get in and out. This is, let's get, I guess we'll start here. Okay, Matthew 23 and 15. Where are they at? They're in Kenya. Okay. They're in Kenya trying to fight, right? And being carnal. All right. You wound up, you took a false doctrine to a gunfight. Anyway, Matthew 23 and 15 in the King James. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, the wicked ones, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Why? Why? Right? This is you going overseas because you travel around on sea and land to make one proselyte. Now you got a whole bunch. If you get one of them, you don't have to go out there. We have the unicorn. Okay. This is you. All right. So anyway, time. Let's get time. So you got to put things in perspective. Where's that name? Peter. 2 Peter 3. 2 Peter 3 and 3. Let's get, we have to qualify time. Knowing this time first. First is dealing with time. Order. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the what? Time. Order. Last. First, last. Knowing this first, we're dealing with order and time. Last days time. Knowing this first, this is very important. How important? Very, very important. That there shall come what? At this time, what? False teachers? This is just, you can't get around this. Let's analyze it a little closer. Above all, see? Above all, or most importantly, okay, Knowing this, first of all, we could just hang out right there, right? Above, first, be aware of this. First, when? In the middle. Nope. Order. How important is this? How important is most what? How important are false teachers in the last days? Most importantly, above all. Okay. This is a big ass sign of the end. This is a big ass sign of the end. Right? See, this is what happened to Alizé. What happened to Alizé is suddenly, see, it's about timing. When you understand the timing of things, what happened to Alizé, the avalanche started like this. Somebody noticed that this nigga said, well, it ain't gonna happen for 1,000. That's how it started. Like that radio antenna, that big ass antenna on top of the World Trade Center right before, when that thing started stirring, right? That's the same as Alizé, right? Alizé started to fall when that 1,000-year prophecy, that was the start. And then shortly after that, then that shit came out on us. So what we see right here, they're gonna explain this away. They're gonna explain all of this away. But then what's gonna happen is sudden destruction, right? Is gonna come upon them. Same thing with ISUPK. All right, we're watching this, okay? And it's very, very important. Okay, where we go. How important? Above all. How important? Most. Okay? Most importantly. Okay? Above all. All right? Most importantly, you must understand. What do you mean understand? Understand that this is about timing. This is showing you what? What's most important? What does this word scoffer translate into? I guess we got to get it, don't we? Is this the blue letter? 2 Peter. Three. And 3, knowing this first, right? Let's get it. In the last days, scoffers. We know. And by days, we know what it is. Let's just get straight to it. There's Alazar. There's Nate Satan. Okay. A mocker, a scoffer, mocker. Are you a mod or a rocker? No, you're a mocker. You're not a mod and you're not a rocker. You're a fucking mocker. Look that up. Inside joke.
$1903 in Pike Taste. In Pike Taste.
We can end the lesson. Woe to you teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites, you travel over land and sea to win a single convert. And when you have succeeded, you make them twice as much the child of hell as you are. You niggas are clowns. Right?
IUIC group, they're known for the church blitz. And some of their members got hit in the head with shoes and they got disrespected, so to speak. That's the best word I could think of. They got dissed when they try to come up against them churches, you know. And this is probably done for what do you call it, clout. I wouldn't doubt it, you know, trying to make a reputation of themselves, you know. And the thing about this is it's totally unnecessary.
Okay, so you get the gist, right? Well, what happens when the YouTube era is over? What becomes of this fucking bullshit when the famine of the word is here? What happened to these fucking reindeer games, these stupid ass gimmicks? Okay, hey, guess what? All right, all we gotta do real quick is go to fucking Nate. All right, what's going on? See, Kenyans, you know what the Kenyans are doing? You know what the Kenyans are in the mode of? The Kenyans understand the fuck World War III right now. Okay? Kenyans understand World War III right now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Nate. Nate, Canadian prepper. Bear with me for a moment. Let's put things in perspective. How do we know that this is the last time, in the last days? Well, in the last days, nigga, there'll be a World War III jumping off. Let's listen to these first words right here. 4 hours ago. Alert, Iran loads missiles. Okay, you tell me if there's time to be going to Kenya to wake people up. Okay, guess what? The elect have probably been sealed. What is this clown shit?
This right here is an 8.
What's going to happen when the famine of the word? And it's time to shut down, and they're going to shut down the internet and not let you play this fucking stupid game. What are you going to do then? You're going to lose money, number one.
Or you're approaching that fate.
Listen to this from the top. 4 hours ago. Listen to where we're at, where things are at. But Nate, because he has somebody's money, he's got his 50 pieces of silver in the bag, right? He's out jet setting, and here's what's happening in the world.
Breaking news. This is your World War III update, and it is now undeniable that they have completely lost control of the situation. It is FUBAR from here on in. The price of gold tells us that they now have unequivocally lost control of this situation. At 2,500, you could say, maybe it's just a squeeze. Approaching $3,200 an ounce, the barometer for social chaos, the measure of entropy within the system, the price of gold is telling us that they have completely lost control.
Where are we at right now? Chaos in the street. These niggas are out trying to wake up Hamites. You're about to die on the battlefield trying to wake up a Hamite when the Great Awakening, right? And pushing this is time for the famine of the word. I don't hear any. See, you fear the famine of the word. That's going to hurt your pockets.
The higher the price of gold, the greater amount of disorder, economic, financial, cultural, geopolitical disorder within the system. And that's what we are seeing today. So here are today's headlines. The Iranians seized 2 oil tankers today. Okay? They said, Trump, go F yourself. While Trump has stealth nuclear bombers parked 4,000 miles from Diego Garcia with Iran in the crosshairs, Iran said, go F yourself.
IUIC is nation building. That's all we need. I'm trying to use this video for the World War III daily update. He can go on and tell you it's going down. What the fuck is Nate doing? What about this? fucking false prophets. Did I even follow? Salakia. 2 Peter 3:3. Most importantly, I want to remind you that in the last days, scoffers will come mocking the truth and following their own desire. Yeah, right? Mocking. That's Nate. That's Alazar. And anybody under them. Okay? You're not following this truth. You're not warning the people. Right? You're nation building. You want more money in your coffers to try to live on this side when we're looking at missiles. Where's the warning at? Okay? Where's the warning? Fucking bunch of clowns. Did I finish that? Damn, I can't even get following your own desires. Let me read this. 2 Peter 3:3 in the King James. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. All right? This is, hey, we're at the end. Okay, it's time for the missiles. It's not time for nation building, getting jet setting, and getting tear gas. See, the tear gas and the rubber bullets, the fucking machine guns, and you're on the battlefield should let you know that this is not a game. Okay, it's time for mass death. You niggas are playing around out there. All right? You're walking into a gunfight, right? And you don't have on the armor. If you did, you'd be making wise, sound decisions. You wouldn't be out there. You wouldn't be out there. Okay? Them motherfuckers shoot AKs up in the air for fun. Hey, nigga! 6-year-old, hey, nigga! I'm shooting in the air for fucking fun. And they know when it's dangerous and when it ain't. They just, hey, nigga, I'm just about to shoot in the air. Okay, that's what we did. Well, we're having a celebration. I'm not wrong. What the fuck are you doing over there, idiot? I forgot I was going to get out of here. Knowing this first, this is how close we are to the end. Okay? Don't let this nigga follow you into the ditch. You're in the world, man. That's the world. Come out of her, my people, that ye not receive of her plagues. You haven't come out. If you're in the IUIC, you're in the world. That's Revelation 20. And this ain't, it's 18. So. Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. See, if you're in the world, come out of what? Out of Babylon. The world. Okay, the glorious garments and the money, the 501c3, and the lies. Right? This is the warning. Where's the warning at, Nate? You're not saying come out of her. You're like, join her. Pull the wool over these niggas' eyes and get more proselytes so that your coffers can grow when this thing is clearly over. Here, that you receive not of what? What plagues? The missiles. Idiot. Last precepts. Zechariah 4:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away, and their holes in their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Those are the missiles. So with that, we hope the elect are edified. Your brother and a few sisters. We're almost the F up out of here. Okay? Get your Jacob's trouble armor on. All right? And walk in the Spirit, Shalom.